Get ready, Staten Island.
The Ferry Hawks are back at SIUH Community Park July 7th to the 12th for a 6-game series against the High Point Rockers. Tonight, first pitch is at 6:30. It's Thirsty Thursday with $5 Bud and Bud Light drafts. Friday, July 10th, first pitch is at 7 p.m. May the Force be with you on Star Wars Night with post-game kids glow around the bases with special lightsaber training packs.
Visit ferryhawks.com now to lock in your seats.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
What about financial sextortion? How does that work and what is it?
Well, financial sextortion, that is something that is affecting primarily teenage boys, okay? And you might say, why boys? Okay, first, what is this financial sextortion? These criminals, these predators, they convince kids, right, to send. And the ages are younger and younger. We have reports of, 4, 5, and 6-year-olds, and that's another question, why those kids even have the devices in the first place. But you as a lawyer know better than anybody there is something called parental autonomy. So we can't tell people, parents, when to buy a phone or an iPad for a child. But again, everybody remember, delay is the way. But these criminals online, they convince children or teenagers to send these explicit images. And the kids do it, right? And then they threaten them. They're going to release them to their parents, to their schools, to their friends, unless money is paid. It is that simple. And many of these victims, again, are teenage boys who, kids think, especially boys, well, girls too, they're invincible. But they go after the boys for one reason, because the boys are embarrassed to come forward. They also target, they have operations across the world where there are warehouses, and these criminals are just sitting at table after table, row after row, and this is all they do all day long, 24 hours a day, target teenage boys in America, okay? And they try to go to what they deem, middle-class, upper-middle-class neighborhoods. Remember, people are putting, kids especially, all kinds of pictures and information, everything about them online, where they go to school, where they live, what sports group, what dance group, all that stuff. So these criminals are sitting there. They have your information. And they use that against you. So they know where somebody lives. They know where somebody goes to school, where somebody hangs out. And the boys, again, are more embarrassed. They don't come forward. And the boys try to pay this money. When we could just teach this lesson of, it is very simple. Not that any of this is simple. I don't want to, demean it like that. Because I deal with parents nonstop, children who have killed themselves over this sextortion. Boys, if they just went to the parent, kids do dumb things. Okay, mom and dad, I exchange this image, this dialogue. Number one, everybody, tell a trusted adult. Number two, do not communicate with anybody, a stranger telling you, send me $500 or release your picture. The hard fact is, if you ignore them, block them, don't send them any money, okay, they will go on to their next victim. I don't like saying that. They will go on. That's what they do. They don't care about you. They don't know you. They're not going to do anything to you. So even these kids who try so hard to send money, they think these strangers are going to stop with the images and all that from sending them to their families and their schools and their friends. You know what? They will still harass you for the money. You're not going to, no matter how much money you pay them, it does not work. You are to ignore, block, tell a trusted adult, and then that adult must call local law enforcement, must call the local FBI office, which is 1-800-CALL-FBI. These crimes, I don't get it, Lionel, because, even in our day, right, we had like stranger danger and all that, which sticks with, like, adults now will say, remember we had stranger danger. We hand a child a device. It's opening up the world with no guardrails. We have to do better.